What's up, lovely people? Respect to yourself for clicking this video. You are indeed lovely. Here we are all about love, peace, forgiveness, and unity as our message out there to the world. With a lot of videos, good webs videos, interesting, educative, any videos you can think about. Watch till the end and leave your comments. Straight out of Africa with good vibes. Lots of good vibes. Tell us how you're watching from me and let's dive in. Good vibes till the end, man. Big up to yourself.
He never once asked me if I believed him. And I very much regret that I never told him that I do.
Oh my god. Much love to you, man. What was that thing? Oh my god.
John, there is no 17th act in Corinthians.
Corinthians goes to 21 acts in the Bible in hell.
They have Bibles in hell.
It paints a different view of Revelations. It says the world will not end by God's hand, but be reborn in the embrace of the dead.
Experiment shows how intense radiation heat can live behind a shadow. Huh? Let's see. Oh, which guys do this experiment? Some people, what? Look at this. This is incredible. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, the person that thought of doing this experiment was a wonderful soul. Wow, that's
You see, these entities know what time it is. Listen to your boy Pharrell tell you.
Celebrities know their time is up.
The poles have shifted already. And when the poles shift, everything in the matrix is just it's a new color, it's a new taste, it's the new smell, it's a new feeling, and the rules change.
Oh yeah. Oh, all the rules ever changing. See, I showed in my live how all these celebrities are divorcing. You see why is every celebrity couple breaking up? And they really needed a relationships expert to tell you why? That's because that's all part of the gimmick. That is all part of the matrix. Tell me, has a relationship expert ever came up to you and tell you why you and your ex aren't together? They know the jig is up, y'all. It's over. Follow, share, and like for more. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Oh my god. Yeah. What do you think about all
He
this?
said, did you know that the consonants used in the spelling of the sacred name, Yahweh, are in fact the only consonants that, if correctly pronounced, do not allow you to use your tongue or close your lips. In fact, we know that the pronouncing of the sacred name was an attempt to imitate and replicate breath, that it was inhalation and exhalation. And then he began to do it into the microphone. And in a few minutes, tears started being audible in the room, in a room of PhDs. And it means, wonder of wonders, that the first word you ever spoke when you came out of your mother's womb was the name of God. And the last word you'll ever speak You don't have to try to remember, do I want to say a prayer before I die? You're going to anyway. That last breath you take on your deathbed will be the name of God. And it's the one thing you've done constantly. You just did it now. And you did it again. You're breathing.
Oh, much love to you guys.
I'm going to do a very simple proof. I hear this from my family members. We can't go high enough to see the curvature. Okay, here's Google Earth. I live in Austin, Texas, so just for my own sake, for reference, I'm going to do a line to kind of show what we should see. You can already see there's curvature, okay? But I'm going to make a point here. So here we are, Oklahoma City to Austin, Texas. It is about 358 miles away. Eye altitude right here, 20.78 miles. So that is where the camera is, essentially. That's where you're floating if you were in a balloon. 20.78 miles. It's 109,000 feet, 718, okay? 109,000. You see the curvature right there. 109,000 feet. I'll put a line in here. Here is 120,000 feet. It's flat. It's not at all what we see from Google Earth. Because Google Earth is following 8 inches per mile squared. In other words, take the mile, if you're 10 miles, times 10 miles, that's squaring it, times 8 inches, divided by 12, and that's how many feet of curvature you should see or experience, as we all know. So look at the difference. It's freaking flat. Look at this. It's flat. I drew a line. I dared to draw a line. Just toggle. Look at the difference. Do this for yourself. Come on. 110,000 feet. So actually, the balloon is up another 10,000 feet, so we should see even more curvature. So there you go. Very simple proof.
Oh, much love to you guys. Can't you watch
Saying
TV?
man was created on the sixth day. Where did you get that from?
From the word of God?
From the word of God.
Yes.
And you say he rested on the seventh day.
Yes.
Was he tired?
God? No. I don't think he was tired.
You don't know.
There is no heaven and there is no hell. There is no where you are going after you qualify to live a perfect, holy life in this earth. And there is someone waiting for you somewhere to judge you because of your deeds. That is a lie. It is a lie, and you need to distance yourself from it. The world as it is, you are either experiencing your heaven or you're experiencing your hell. And these two places, these two things, they are a state of mind. Everything is happening in your mind, in your subconscious mind. You can choose to have your heaven on earth, or you can choose to continue experiencing your hell right here. There is no other place that you are going to. Okay? That said, a God who loves you, a God who created you in his own image, will not put you and always instilling fear in you, not experiencing what you came to experience. Because earth is like a school. We are here to observe and experience. Okay? Make it as interesting as possible, because you are the main character. You are the main character of your life. The other supporting characters that are coming up, the ones that are not supporting you to the best of who you need to become, you remove and change them. And get those that are supporting you to make your life experience interesting. That is the main idea. That is why you are here. You are here to experience life, to learn, to observe, to learn, and make it as interesting as possible. What happens is there is something called karma. Karma, people associate it with evil, with bad things, but karma is in two ways. Just like the way there is light and darkness. That just the way there is day and night. Just the way there is evil and good. Karma, there is good karma and bad karma. So the deeds, the way you make your life experience to be, how you deal with people, how you live with people, how you interact with people, you are either creating good karma for yourself or bad karma. And you are not going to experience your karma elsewhere in any other dimension apart from this planet Earth. So should you be able to die and you have not learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn, you just reincarnate, you get born again through your other great grandchildren wanakuzaa huko, and you come back and you repeat again. Can you imagine? Why do you think as Africans we name our children after our parents, after our great grandparents? We are naming them after our ancestors because they come back. They come back. And if you don't want to repeat these cycles, if you want to remove yourself from the cycle of karma, you must be able to experience your life fully, learn your lesson, get into your purpose, do that which you are supposed to do, and you will be able to experience your heaven on earth. There is no hell, there is no heaven. Everything we are experiencing right here. Don't let anybody lie to you. And any religion, before I finish, any religion that instills fear in you, it makes you fear. You fear to live. You fear to love. You fear to do the things that you came here to do. That is a religion from the bottom abyss. It is coming from the darkest world to try and manipulate you so that you become a zombie in this cycle, in this cube, the matrix. You remain there, fearing to live and always wanting to follow a program that you found, that your parents found, that your great-grandparents found, your ancestors found. You are just repeating a cycle. Wake up!
So please always generate good vibes and love and caring for one another.
Beware of people trying to swap destinies with you. Destiny swapping is a very real thing, and I had to learn about it the hard way. It's something that can be done without spell work, only intention. Intention, or even just a deep down desire of hate or envy for a person that person can see who they are. There's people out here that are gifted in this world, that are gifted with the sight to be able to see who you are before you can see who you are. You might be in your incubation stage of understanding who you are, but then there's people that are like you're bing bing bing, and they can literally see your potential, your future, your power, your wealth, your gifts, all of that. In order for someone to attempt a destiny swap with you, they need to be close to you. They need to befriend you in some way. They need you to trust them in some way. They have to be in your presence in some way or some form. They have to be exchanging energy with you. Okay? Texting, chit-chatting, just somebody being in your energy. For example, if you have, let's say, a great marriage and a baby on the way. This person sees how much your husband loves you, and sees that you guys are starting a family, and how committed that person is to you, how that person continues to show up for you. The destiny swapper is going to befriend this person, not because they actually like that person, it's because they want to be that person. And it's beyond actually stealing your actual man and family. What they do is they meddle, and they are going to come off as somebody that has your best interests at heart and things like that. But for some reason, they're always like bringing you down, or their advice seems counterproductive to what you actually want. You see, they are intentionally misleading you in your life and your connection to destroy it. So the goal is to destroy your life. So if they can successfully destroy your life, then they can steal that energy and take on that destiny that you had as a happily married couple with a family, you see? So the successful destiny swap will be this person comes into your life, your marriage, your everything falls apart. All of it's gone, right? Then you look up and this person has a brand new marriage, a brand new man, like baby on the way. Everything that you just had that you lost, this person all of a sudden gained it. Okay? And if you're not spiritually aware, you would never know that this person was manipulating energy to take from you and to leave you where they were supposed to be. They're supposed to be lonely and unhappy, right? So they don't want to accept that. And the only way that they can try to have that is to take it from you. Same thing with spiritual gifts, business success. I mean, any and everything that you could have in the spirit realm that they can see, they can try to take it by redirecting you away from it. So that like, here's your abundance. Here's your pot of gold right here. And you're walking. And this person's energy comes in to be like, hey, look over there. Go over there. Oh, no, you can't. No, what? You can't do that. You'll be so good at this. You actually would, trying to make something else look amazing to you. That's not for you. It's their shit that they don't want. So then they can come in and sneak their little ass in and grab your little pot of gold. And grab your pot of gold, baby. I'm telling you, beware. And as a grown-ass adult person, this happens a lot to children in family dynamics. Like the parents and the grandparents do it to the kids because they can actually control the kids. So they don't have to pretend to be nice or none of that shit. They can just control them and, fuck them over as they please because, karmic, toxic adults. But as us full adults experiencing this maybe with friendships and things like that, it's gonna be like sheep in wolf's clothing type of energy. It's definitely gonna be like, oh, this person's like coming to your life and it just would seem like it's gonna be a good person because they're so interested in you or they want to help you so much or they have, what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Beware. There's really people out here that are looking to steal your blessings. And some of them might be able to be, some of them are better at it than others. I'll put it that way. But that shit don't work on everybody, baby. Know that.
Please love your neighbor as you love yourself.
You okay?
Axel, come here. Come on.
What you doing? Do you have my water bottle?
You know how that made me feel?
Yo, this animal
Captured by a drone in stunning detail, a mature moose was seen desperately trying to escape an unidentified predator in a river. Initially, it appeared as if the moose was playfully frolicking in the water. However, it soon became evident that the moose was in a life-threatening situation, struggling against an unseen assailant. As the moose twisted its body, the drone footage revealed a smaller, aggressive animal tenaciously attacking the moose, latching onto its front leg. Despite the moose's efforts to break free, the predator clung on, undeterred. The question arose, what kind of creature would dare to attack such a large animal as a moose? The attacker seemed too small to be a crocodile, which would typically employ a death roll to subdue its prey. A wolf. This explained the boldness and persistence in attacking the much larger moose. This extraordinary event highlights the raw struggle for survival in nature, showcasing the moose's resilience and the wolf's audacity. It's a gripping reminder of the unpredictability of wildlife and the fierce determination of predators and prey alike.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting.
So I wanted you to do a test, and you at home, anyone who pays attention to all the details, like Mel's husband, right? All these little teeny details. I want you to watch how they drink their water tonight at dinner, or tomorrow at breakfast, or today at lunch. And I'm going to tell you what they're going to do with their water. These detail-oriented people. When they drink their water, he's going to drink his water. When he puts the glass or the bottle on the table, he's going to watch it until it hits the table. When he goes to pick up the bottle, he's going to look at the bottle, keep looking at it as he grasps the bottle. He's going to keep looking at it, grasp the bottle. People like me, who are not detail-oriented, what I do is I see the table, I look down where the table is, I grab my bottle of water, but I'm still looking at you. So I look just to see, oh yeah, my water's still there. I look at the water, and then I look back at you, and I pick it up without looking at the water. And now I'm looking at you, and I put it down without looking at the table. I figure gravity and the thing I just picked it up from are still there. Detail-oriented people, they have a magnifying glass. It's like Inspector Clouseau or Sherlock Holmes. And so when they talk to you, Jimmy Fallon, Amy Schumer, Jennifer Lawrence, their humor, all three of those people, are about the details. They remember words from movies and words from songs.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh my god. Oh, I do not this.
This is why you should only hire professionals. Alright guys, so I'm not trying to come after these people too hard because I know accidents happen. But with that being said, if you are a professional contractor getting hired to do jobs like this, you should know better. So for context, I came across this video on my For You page, and it was from a POV of a guy helping out his brother-in-law. So as you guys can see in this video, they have a concrete truck, and they're taking small loads at a time with this wheelbarrow and dumping it into this thin little slab right here. And right after this guy gets done dumping, it goes from this to this in just seconds. And let me tell you, I definitely feel bad for these guys because not only did this waste thousands of dollars, but also tons of time. And now they're going to be responsible for cleaning all this up and then redoing it all over again. But the reason this happened is because they underestimated just how heavy wet concrete is. They should have only poured sections at a time and let it dry. Instead, they dumped it all at once, filling up this entire slab, and it was simply way too heavy for the wall that they had established.
Oh my god, please construct area careful, you see?
Every time I read this fact, my mind is blown, and we're gonna put it to the test right now. In front of me, I got hot water just boiled and ice cold water just chilled with some ice. The fact in question is that humans, we can hear the difference between hot water being poured into an empty vessel and cold water being poured into an empty vessel. So in a few seconds, I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes. I will pour cup 1, and you'll have to guess in your mind, is that hot water or cold water? Then I'll pour cup 2, and you'll have to guess if that's hot or cold water. Then at the end, you'll open your eyes, you're gonna rewatch the video and see if you were right or wrong, and let me tell you, your mind will be blown. All right, let's close our eyes. Are they closed? I see you, Jessica, close those eyes. All right, good, now we got them closed. Let's start, I'm gonna scramble the 2 cups. All right. This is pour number 1. All right, you got in your mind which one you think that was? Well, here's pour number 2. Did you get your answers? All right, now go rewatch the video, scroll to the part where I am holding them up, and you can see if you were right or wrong, and prepare to have your mind blown.
Ah! Oh my god! What did you do? What is this? What is this now? You see the... Whoa! Ah, is this even real? This is a toy. You see, this meant to be a toy or some...
Do you ever notice when it launches, a few seconds later, it executes the what? The roll. The roll program. What I'm about to describe is true for everything that goes in orbit. Half the energy of that rocket is not there to get it up into space. Half. Half the energy is to take it downrange. Aha. That's why every rocket you have ever seen launched doesn't just keep going up.
Right.
Ever stop and wonder?
I used to think, well, they're never going to make it to space. They're going sideways.
Thank you. That's an observant point to make. So it goes from 0 miles per hour to 18,000 miles per hour sideways.
Nice.
Because once the rockets stop, does it fall out of the sky now?
No.
Wait, it achieves orbit. So what is orbit? There's that one magic speed where you are going so fast downrange that you are falling to Earth at the same rate that Earth is curving away from you. And Isaac Newton first demonstrated that, and that is the definition of an orbit. You don't need rockets. You will stay in that configuration. You go into orbit around Earth, and they're not very high above Earth's surface, a couple hundred miles. That's it. That's the distance from New York to Boston, or New York to Washington, D.C. You could drive that distance in 4 hours, obeying speed limits. It's just something that people might not have noticed. Now, if you're not going into orbit, then all of your energy is going to just go up, and then you just drop back to Earth. The Bezos-Branson billionaire boys race.
Bezos-Branson's billionaires boys race. That's
boys
amazing.
Race. Okay,
I love it.
All right. Elon went into orbit.
Right.
My man Elon knows what orbit is.
He knew that he had to get out of here. He
needs an escape hatch.
He was like,
"They're coming after me. They're coming after me.
I'm planning for the future. I'm gonna find a way to get out of here. I'm planning for the future."
When the pitchforks are coming. Bezos and Branson, what they're doing is they're going up and then shutting off their engines and just falling back to Earth.
Right.
They land in the same place they took off from. All right. So they didn't go downrange at all. They did not go into orbit. So they go up and then they fall. And while you are falling, where there's no air molecules, which is that famous Kármán line that they reach, you drop you from there, you are weightless. I'll tell you one last thing, which is completely obscure. It's for physics geeks out there.
Okay.
There's something called the brachistochrone problem.
Okay, now you certainly are going deep now. This is a deep cut on the B side.
Let's have a round ball.
Right.
At some height, and it wants to get to the bottom of a hill. The question is, what shape should that hill take so that the ball gets to the bottom of the hill fastest? If you make the hill just a straight line from where it is to the bottom, okay, it'll roll down and it'll get there.
Yes.
But if you make the hill drop first and then curve out the bottom, you can get some serious speed here, and that puppy will roll out fast. Okay? This is called the brachistochrone problem.
Nice.
And it requires sort of Hamiltonian representations of the energy of the system to solve it. Okay? The Bernoulli brothers posed these to each other. They were two math brainiacs. Anyhow, the solution to this problem is first a drop, a pretty steep drop, before it curls out to the bottom. And that will beat the straight line every time.
Of course.
That curve, if you flip it up, that is the trajectory to launch your rocket.
Oh, watch out. Yo, that is a physics mic drop right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's how to get into orbit the most efficiently.
It's very elegant, by the way.
Yeah, and it's just an interesting question. When you're curious and you're mathematically literate and you know a little bit of physics, these questions come up in your life and you're compelled to solve them, as the Bernoulli brothers did.
Nice.
Neil deGrasse Tyson here, as always. Keep looking up.
Oh, that was interesting. Good people, man. Thanks for watching up to this far. You are loved and respected. Take always and drive you to leave a comment there. Tell us what you think about all those videos there. See, and smash the like button. Good vibes till the end, man. You are all loved and respected. You are valuable to this world. Very, very much valuable. Spread loving and caring to those around you. You see? And good vibes. We should have a good word feed of love. Yo, what do you think, my guy? Just keep watching. Good humor, see you are loved. You're wonderful, man.
What up, fam? Alright, Glovers, I got a question for you.
At what point did you guys say the sun and the moon are not the same size? For those of you that don't know, Globers believe that the moon is actually 400 times closer than the sun and its diameter is 400 times smaller, and that's why it looks like they're the same size. When Flat Earth says you got a light that rules the day and a light that rules the night, they're the same size. On top of that, when did you guys decide we're flying around the sun, but the moon is flying around us, when observable reality shows us, I don't know, they're doing the same thing? So here we got the sun and the moon in the past, both the same, which make perfect sense on a flat Earth because they're just orbiting above. But on the globe model, the paths should cross and tilt from each other. So you guys objectively believe the complete opposite of observable reality. We see the sun move in the sky and you guys say, it's an illusion. But when we see the moon move in the sky, yeah, of course it moves. So where's the logic in that?
Oh my god, what do you think?
Okay.
Come here, Ivy. Come here. Come on. Come on, Ivy. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Here, give him a hot dog.
Come on. Over here. Come see him. Come here. Come on, Ivy. Ivy, come here.
Give
Come
her
on.
a-
Here's a hot dog going down the
Give her
street,
a hot
Johnny.
dog.
Come on, Ivy. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come here. Okay. Come here. Nope.
Ivy, come on,
Come on, Ivy.
girl.
Nope. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Okay. Come on.
Physical girl.
Come on, Ivy. Yeah.
Daddy, better come. Good girl.
It's okay.
She
Come
says I
here.
want to, but I'm not sure.
Come on, Ivy. Come here, sweetie. Come on. Come on.
Come on, baby girl.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Ivy. Come here.
Daddy, come on.
Come here. You come with me, Dad. I don't know this guy. Come here. It's okay.
Good girl. Good
There you
girl.
Change my mind. Come here. That ain't Farina. Come on, Ivy.
Sees that, man. That sounds like,
Come on. Come here. Come here.
Good girl.
Oh. Come on. I'm sorry. Yeah.
sudden movement.
Yep. Come on, Ivy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, Ivy. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Good girl.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ivy. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Over here. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on.
See your daddy. Come on.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on.
We've actually, we actually talked about hitting the gate with the road.
Yes. Good girl.
Stuff them down or something.
Yeah. Come here. Come on.
But then
I am your ticket out of here. Come on.
That's about the ideas I had. The neighbor guy had the canoe that thought about that.
Good girl.
Let me know if you want the camera or anything, Johnny.
I don't want this right now.
Yeah.
You want me to grab a blanket to use like as a sling?
No.
She's about 60 pounds.
Hold on, my arm. Yep.
You stay on that side so she can see you.